So it's time for exercise 13. Okay, so you can see for this, the figures below show a dark box with a polar coordinate plant marks on it. Okay, so the meaning for the dark box is the 標靶. Okay, and also here I have three dots thrown at point 3, 40, Q, 5, 220 degree, and also R 2, 320 degrees on the dark box. Okay, so for part A, it asks us to plot the points PQ and R in the dark box. Okay, so first of all, we look at the point P. Okay, so because the point P, the radius is 3, so we start from the circles with radius 3, the 3 units as for the radius. Okay, here, and also because the degree, the theta, I mean, okay, the theta is 40 degrees, so we look at that. Okay, from the positive x-axis, and then to the 40. Okay, so then we write down, okay, here, okay, with the anti-clockwise, so we can write down that, okay, for point, okay, point P is here. Okay, so we write down that, mark it down. Okay, so that's point P. And then for point Q, okay, Q, because Q is 5 and 220 degree, so we start from the circle with 5 units. Okay, and then here, because the, okay, it is 220 degree, so we should go from the anti-clockwise and then go, and then to 220 degree. That's here. Okay, so that is the points. Okay, point Q. Okay, point Q lies on here. Okay, so for part for point R. Okay, so for the radius for R is 2, so we start from 2. Okay, 2 units here, and then the degree is 320 degrees. Okay, so we write here, and then, okay, some dot lines. Okay, dot line 320 degree, because 320 degrees here, so we can mark it down. Okay, here, because this line, this one is 320 degree, so for our point R is here. Okay, so that's all for part A. Okay, P, Q, and R. So for part B is asks that, okay, do P, O, and Q lies on the same straight lines? Okay, it asks you to explain your answer. So let's consider about the straight line. Okay, if we want to prove that, okay, P, O, Q can organize to become a straight line, so the angle they combined, that should be equals to 180 degree. Okay, so first of all, we look at we consider the lines that is the we consider the angle of POQ. Okay, POQ. Okay, so for POQ, let's calculate the angles for this POQ. Okay, so we write down that, okay, for part B, okay, angles POQ equals to reflex angles XOQ. The reasons we write down that, okay, reflex XOQ, the reflex represents the outer, okay, outer angles. Okay, so because XOQ is here, this one is XOQ, this angle is XOQ, and then because someone may consider angles XOQ is here. For this one, this is the inner angles for angles XOQ, but because we start from the positive x-axis, And also we use the anti-clockwise, so we need to consider the outer angles for angles XOQ. So we write down that, okay, reflex angles XOQ and then minus angles XOP. Okay, so XOP represents this angle. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. So if we're minus angles XOQ, so we can write down, okay, the straight lines, okay, POQ, the angles POQ. So for reflex angles XOQ, that is 220 degree, as we mentioned before. Okay, this one 220 degree, and then minus angles XOP, because XOP is equals to 40. Okay, 40 degree. And then so we find out the answer. The final answer is 180 degree. Okay, so as we mentioned before, because 180 degree, that is the angles for the straight line. Okay, the angles for a straight line. So we can write down that. Okay, so P, O, and Q lines on the same straight line. Okay, POQ lies on the same straight line. That means that 喺同一條直線上面。Okay, so for part B2, okay, so B2 you have to find the distance between P and also Q. So we can see that, okay, for this the line segment PQ, because it's combined by the line PO, okay, the line PO, and also the line QO. Okay, so we need to consider, okay, for, okay, this is B2, because that PQ equals to OP plus OQ. Okay, OP plus OQ. And then because OP equals to 3 units, and also OQ equals to 5 units, so 3 plus 5 equals to 8. And we write down the units, okay, 8 units. Alright, so that's all for exercise 13.